a Sunday of spiritual renewal and serendipity in Hangzhou. In the bustling city of Hangzhou, my Sunday, September 28, 2025, began with a hearty breakfast alongside my friends Jerry, Dr. Steve, and other associates who were in town for an exhibition. While they departed for the event on the final day, I set out for a different kind of engagement, a spiritual one, at the Hangzhou Drum Tower on ZhongHeZhong Road. The journey there was an adventure in itself. A minor navigational hiccup saw my taxi driver initially take me to the Hangzhou Tower instead of the Hangzhou Drum Tower. After a quick rebooking and a slight detour, I finally arrived at my destination, the vibrant African church led by Senior Pastor Dikki. Upon entering, I was warmly greeted by an usher. Upon mentioning that I was a guest of Pastor Dikki, he promptly assisted me with my bag, as I planned to return to my base in Shanghai immediately after the service. Settling into the congregation, I was immediately drawn into the powerful worship. As Pastor Dikki delivered his sermon, he provided profound insights into biblical passages, placing a powerful emphasis on the paramount importance of dedicating one's life to Christ. I found myself deeply engaged, taking notes and capturing photographs of the impactful service. Following the main service, the church prepared for the special ceremonies of water baptism and Holy Communion. It was then that I was joyfully greeted by J.D., Pastor Dikki's son, who had kindly received me at the train station upon my arrival in Hangzhou. He excused himself to make arrangements for the next segment of the service. I was then introduced to a remarkable group of individuals: Pastor Dr. Mrs. Dikki, Mr. Kalu, a leader of the Nigerian Association Andy Wu, and a talented brother from Ivory Coast named Aja Kwasi. A multi-talented individual, Aja is both a traditional dancer and a fine artist. In a serendipitous turn of events, he was officially introduced to me for further promotion and support. Recognizing his potential, I gladly accepted the role of becoming his manager on the spot. The baptism service was a beautiful and moving spectacle. Pastor Dikki, accompanied by other senior church officials, invited the new converts into the pool one after another. After their baptism and participation in the Holy Communion, they emerged, changing into new t-shirts boldly inscribed with, "I am a new creation." Each individual had a commemorative photo taken with Pastor Dikki, who presented them with their baptismal certificate. In a show of communal support, myself, Mr. Kalu, whose two daughters were among the newly baptized, and other church members joined the new converts on stage for group photographs with Pastor Dikki. I also took a moment to capture personal pictures with Mr. Kalu and his wonderful family. As the event drew to a close, I prepared for my journey back to Shanghai. My new artiste, Kwasi, kindly assisted me with my bag. On our way out, I met Pastor Dikki outside the church, where I bid him a heartfelt farewell. Mr. Kalu and his family generously offered me a ride to the train station, but I could not accept, as it would have been a significant diversion from their route to their home in Shaoxing. Instead, I opted for a DD cab. In less than 15 minutes, I arrived at the Hangzhou East Railway Station. There, I sat in peaceful reflection, waiting for my train to Shanghai. The uplifting sounds of Davido's 5 album providing the perfect soundtrack to a day filled with faith, new beginnings, and divine connections. By Kalawol O. Michael, JP, for Afrochibet in Nigeria /Ghana edition.